and gentlemen, welcome to the El Monte Union High School District, opening of School Celebration 2019. And now, please welcome the El Monte Union High School District Student Board Member, Angel Jimenez.
Hello! How are we doing this fine morning? Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to the 2019 opening of the school ceremony, the greatest students on earth! My name is Angel Jimenez, and I am a senior at Mountain View High School. This school year, I have been selected by my peers to represent our entire student body as the EMU HSD Student Board Member and Student Advisory Council President. Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to serve my fellow peers in this capacity, and I am so excited to see what we together can accomplish this upcoming academic year. Now, will you please rise and join me in welcoming El Monte High School's very own Richard Tran, who will be singing the national anthem for us this morning.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Can we give another huge round of applause for Rich Kadur? It gives me great pleasure to welcome you back to another year. As students, we are very fortunate to have such hardworking and dedicated teachers, staff members, and administrators. Today is not just a day to celebrate our district's many accomplishments of the past year, but also an opportunity to reflect on the impact of our teachers and mentors that they have on our many student lives, including mine. Students are our teachers' #1 priority. I encourage you to challenge yourselves to build those personal relationships with all your students and help them to step out of their comfort zones. Work to create that environment in which all students, regardless of background and identity, feel comfortable learning in and asking you questions in. Students need it now more than ever, and you can be their hero. Thank you in advance for making a difference in every student's life this coming school year. Our students would not be the greatest on earth without your guidance and support. Now, while our ringmaster of ceremonies prepares for his arrival, we are excited to bring forth to you 3 fabulous student acts who recently joined our circus. Let the greatest show begin! From the gray and maroon lands of Rosemead High, performing a musical melody for your entertainment pleasure, distinguished guest, without further ado, please welcome the aspiring and talented trio of Tyne Wynn, Henry Wynn, and Adriana Ruiz performing Officially Miss You and Best Parts.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old.
I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely? Made from love. So I hopped on a train 3 in the afternoon. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I hope that it's soon. See, I never thought that I'd ever leave your side, your side. It's only physically, but know that you will be on my mind 24 hours at a time. 'Cause in my eyes, you are mine, you are mine, no, no. No matter where you go, I won't be very far. 'Cause in my head I'll be right there where you are. 'Cause love has no distance, baby, love has no distance, baby, no. Not when it comes to you and me.
Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy. We have been heaven blessed.
I can't believe what God has done. Do as He's given life to one. Well, isn't she lovely? Made from love.
Weren't they just fantastic? Yes. Give it up one more time for them, for Rosemead High. Okay. And now, the moments you have all been waiting for. Please give a warm welcome to the EMU HSD Superintendent and Ringmaster for this morning, Dr. Edward Zuniga. Dr. Edward Zuniga. Doctor? Okay. Has anyone seen Dr. Zuniga? Have you? No? Okay, I'm trying not to freak out right now. I'm being really honest with you, but I'm sure he's running pretty late. Yeah. You haven't seen him? You sure? No? No? Okay. Well, I haven't seen him either, but I remember speaking to him early this morning, and he said he wanted to visit every school before he made his way over just to make sure that all were invited to our celebration. I sure hope he's okay. He's probably okay, right? Yeah. I mean, after all, what's a circus without a ringmaster? Yeah. I know we recently got some upgrades to our school cameras, and I'm wondering if someone can help with tracking him down. I would hate for him to miss our celebration. Okay, he'll be here in a bit, and just don't worry about it, yeah. Can anyone help locate him for us?
Good copy. Yeah, we were able to find Dr. Zuniga through our video surveillance system. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center stage screen.
This is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us
gentlemen, please welcome on stage EMU HSD Superintendent and Ringmaster, Dr. Edward Zuniga.
Isn't this the greatest, everyone? Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at heart, Madame and Monsieur, roll up, come one, come all. Thank you for being here and joining our circus today. We are so excited for you, and we are so excited for the start of this school year. To help me start off, I'd like to welcome a few of my friends onto the stage. I think you'll recognize them. This way. Our circus mascots for the morning. Come follow me and parade your way through the stage. Isn't this a beautiful audience, mascots? They don't listen to me. First, from the high north, where it's night every day. Give it up for the knight in shining armor. Knights are fearless, ready to take on any challenge, and are always prepared to defend the black and the blue. Shields up, everyone. Mighty Knighty will beat any warrior in a sword-swallowing challenge. Mighty Knighty, are you ready? Take it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mighty Knighty. Next, the King of the Jungle. The Pride of El Monte. Brave at heart, has a heart of gold. From the legendary farm of Gay, lions will jump through any challenge, stand up for themselves, and watch over the pride. Hail, Monty, hail, we love and honor thee. Leo the lion will attempt to jump through the hoop using its sharp vision and spot-on landing. Are you ready, Leo? One, two, three, jump! Oh! Nice try! Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Or is it a human? Well, it's a bird, all right. Not your ordinary bird. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our super ego. Soaring through this goal of excellence, eagles are strong and true. Onward, upward, golden blue. And now, our eagle will attempt to soar through the stage with confidence and glory. As the saying goes, don't doubt the South. Give it up for our eagle. Super Eagle rules the South. Next, from the deep purple, gold, and white sea, the strongest we have ever seen, comes the mighty Viking, always defending its territory, and will soon conquer all thee. Power and bravery, all hail Viking sons and daughters. On to victory. This Viking is the strongest in the entire world. And before your very own eyes, he'll attempt to lift 5,000 pounds. On the count of 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, strongest Viking in the universe. Last, but certainly not least, from the heart of our valley, where maroon and gray mean honor, stands our very own superhero, ferocious in nature and second to no lion, or no king, shall I say. The mighty Panthers raise voices, wake the echoes, and value thee. And for our final act for today, the Panther will stand tall, balance itself on one leg, and make a full circle. 1, 2, 3, yeah! Way to go, Panther. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a round of applause to all of our mascots this morning. They resemble our students, our pride, and our love for our community. Join me as we exit and do an exit roll around. Starting with our Vikings, please follow me this way. Make your own way, say hi to the audience, say goodbye. One more applause over here. You did all great. All the way down there and exit this way. Come on, Leo the lion. All the way out there. Leo, my. Weren't they great? One more time, applause. So great to be back at Rosemead High School. My honor and privilege to serve you and also our students. Thank you, Dr. Bristol and the Rosemead High School Panther staff for your hospitality. A big thank you to our auditorium staff for transforming this beautiful facility into a circus atmosphere. What a round of applause for our outstanding auditorium crew. Look at this beauty here. You would never imagine that you're in an auditorium at Rosemead High School. Today not only marks the official opening of school, but also a day of celebration, remembrance, and recognition. So proud of all of you and what we have accomplished over the past year. Your labor of love has produced many success stories this past school year. We saw our students strive, discover, create, accomplish, all through your love and support, inspiration, and motivation. It is you, our very own community, who has made this commitment to college and career readiness at El Monte Union. And it's not easy. We know that. We are a high school district. We are challenged every day to prepare our future, our students who will be challenged in this 21st century global environment through many ways. And thank you for all that you have done. And joining us this morning today, we have one of our two strongest supporters throughout the entire school year, two of our board members, our president, starting with Mr. David Diaz. South El Monte High School alum. Give it up, yes. And our vice president, Mr. Florencio Briones. Mr. Briones is a Mountview High School alum as well. I'd like to bring up Mr. Diaz at this time, our board president, to say a few words to you all. Mr. Diaz? You could take my whip if you want. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't think the whip was in the board memo, or those weren't students, right? In the suits, were they? No students were used or harmed?
No mascots were abused either, by the way.
In the filming of this thing here. I'm either over-prepared or under-prepared. I'm not sure what's going on today. But good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the school year. I don't want to keep you long because I know you have great many things to do in preparation for the upcoming school year, but I did want to make sure that on behalf of the board and myself, we did thank you for all the work that you do, that you're going to do this upcoming school year. I hope you had a relaxing, restful summer because you deserve it. Teaching and caring for students with such diverse needs is taxing. However, the opportunity to refuel is a key component to doing great work in schools. As already mentioned by Dr. Zuniga and some of our students, a lot of great work was done last year. Too many to list, but I can say confidently that they are very notable. I'm so very proud to be not only a product of the district, but part of the district, whose collective personnel strive for greatness, to have so many people who are passionate about the success of the students and our community. I don't need to remind you how important your job is. You're bright, caring, capable folks. All of you, whether you're a teacher, administrator, work in maintenance or food service, you all play a critical role in ensuring student success, to create a loving, nurturing environment so that our students can really thrive. If it wasn't for the mentorship and leadership provided to me in high school, I really wouldn't be here where I am today. So just know that you all really make the difference in every student's lives. So go help kids learn, smile, and belong. All of you are the difference makers that we need in the world today. We'll work at the board level, we'll work on continuing to make sure that you have the infrastructure and resources to make sure that every child is college and career ready. On behalf of myself and my colleagues at the board, thank you so much for all the work that you do. Continue being awesome. Thank you.
Joining us this morning also to give you a welcome is our El Monte Union Educators Association president and a new president, Ms. Anna Bazil from Mount View High School. Ms. Bazil, she'll be making her way out here. Did we use one of these mics? Test, test. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We'll talk more later, but welcome. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited, but also humbled to be your new president. I have a lot of ideas, but like I said, we'll talk more later.
Thank you. I also want to welcome our California School Employees Association Chapter 11 President, Ms. Lisa Chambers. She's out here on the stage waiting for us. Good morning.
Hi, good morning all. Welcome to the 2019-2020 school year. I would like to start by saying thank you for all your hard work and dedication to the students of this district. As the president of CSEA, I want to give a special thank you to all CSEA employees, something that you might not hear enough of, but I appreciate all of you and the work that you do to make this district doors open every single day. The mission of CSEA is to improve the lives of our members, students, and community. So thank you very much for everything you do to accomplish that mission. And of course, thank you to all teachers who are in the classrooms every day with our students. Such a noble profession, and we are honored to work side by side with you to serve our students. As we head into this school year, these graduates of the year 2020, I'm reminded of an old saying that hindsight is 20/20. To me, this means looking back at the mistakes that have been made in the past and realizing that there is much to still be improved on. I know that we all look forward to a better tomorrow for our students, but also for the employees who give 100% every day for this community of the El Monte Union High School District. As I have in some of my past speeches to the school board, I would like to, in closing, present a thought from Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Employees need to feel appreciated and valued for their work, and this new school year is a great place to start. Wishing you all the very best this year. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Chambers and Ms. Bazil. Look forward to working with all of you this school year. Our district division is also here, and 3 gentlemen who I work every day with to support all of you, and I want to make sure that I recognize them too. I want to have, starting with my chief business official, our very own Wael Elatar here, who has joined us this morning. Also, our assistant superintendent for educational services, Mr. Larry Ciso. And our assistant superintendent for human resources, Mr. Felipe Ibarra. And during this past school year, we had one member join our district office staff. And it's a very important person because we've done a lot of initiatives around energy conservation and just many green initiatives throughout our district. As you can see, some of our EV chargers, our solar panels, and also recent renovations to replacing many outdated HVAC systems that are 25 years and over. I want to welcome our new facility energy manager, Lena Luna. I believe she might be somewhere in the audience out there in the corner. So welcome officially, Lena. And one new site administrator, and she's currently in between, she did a bind, but she came up and she stepped up, and she's going to take on the challenge of an interim assistant principal for student affairs at Arroyo High School. And she was our teacher of the year a few years ago, Ms. Jamie Witt. Wherever you're at, Ms. Witt. Where are you at? Raise your hand, because I can't see you there. Oh, there you are, way back there. Thank you. Best of luck to you. We're all here to support you, and thank you for stepping up. At South El Monte High School, we have a new leader in the ring. Our alumni from El Monte High School, class of 1980 somewhere, and recent new Dr. Jorge Morales. Dr. Morales. And joining Dr. Morales, second in command will be Ms. Olga Lopez, Assistant Principal for Instruction. Ms. Lopez, right there. This school year also brings a new class of teachers. And I'm always proud to say that as I was thinking back and looking at it, every year we seem to have someone who either graduated from our schools or worked in another capacity, whether it's a paraeducator or someone from the office that has gone on, gotten their degree and credential, and now has joined the teachers in the classrooms to teach our students within our community. I'm so proud of them. And also, you'll see a few that maybe you might recognize, whether our staff members that are former paraeducators or also some alumni. Cheryl Barrett is from Royal High School now. She is a temp psychologist. She graduated from Azusa Pacific with a master's and a bachelor's from Dillard University. Cheryl, are you here? Cheryl Barrett? Probably still getting cleared, but just hired her last week. Stephen Torres, are you here? Stephen Torres, where are you at? Stephen Torres, if you're here, stand up, please. Be recognized. You're way up there. All right, I can't see you guys up there. He's up there. Stephen was also one of our paraeducators, I believe. I know when I was at South El Monte, he was there. And I'm very proud of Stephen, too, from Azusa Pacific University Bachelor's, and will be teaching special ed, Stephen Torres. Mount View High School has 2 new teachers. I got Han Wee Kim. Are you here, Han Wee Kim? If you are, please stand and be recognized. Be teaching English. He has a master's from Cal State LA and also a bachelor's from UC Irvine. And also joining Mount View High School is Lena Sue, teaching special education. Lena, if you're here, please stand. Also bachelor's from, there you are, right there, welcome. Bachelor's from UC Davis. From Rosemead High School, also a part of the district for many years and was an office clerk 3. Had the pleasure of working along with her for many years. I'm so proud of her as well. Bachelor's at Azusa Pacific University, will be teaching special ed at Rosemead High School. Elizabeth Bolanos. Are you there, Elizabeth? Right there. She's already wearing maroon, so good start. Also at Rosemead High School, bachelor's from Azusa Pacific University, will be teaching special ed, and also one of our paraeducators, Dara Sim Carmona. Dara, right there. And last but not least, teaching special education, the bachelor from Cal Poly, go Broncos, from South El Monte High School, Janelle Chavez. Welcome. A special warm welcome to our new classified employees. Every month we have an orientation for our classified employees that are new to joining the districts. So we can express what our vision is, show them the things that every employee should know in our district as well. And I'm very proud of them again, because what we're trying to do is how do we get the classified employees to continue on to not only further on their education, but also how to find ways to support our students in different capacities. If you are a new member within the past year, whether it's from the food service, from the office clerks, para-educators, maintenance, transportation, all of the above work day in and day out to prepare. They're the first ones to arrive, the last ones to leave. So any of our new classified employees, please stand and be recognized at this point. I know you're shy, but we want to recognize you right over there. Wanted to say a few words, share a few words with you as we move on into the school year. And the opening of school comes with commitment. We know that. We need a burst of energy and also an opportunity to make a difference in every student's life. What profession can you think about? Like every year you get a chance to start fresh, new. And it's so beautiful that we can look forward to the following school year. If we had a tough year somehow personally, or just looking forward to the following year. We just had a great year, dynamic when we're coming back. It's just always an opportunity. It's like you got a new yearbook. You got to create and form and look at. By the end of the year in June, we sit back and we think about all the good things we accomplished, all the things that you did to challenge our kids to make sure that they are prepared to move on to either the next grade level or on to their career, or also a 4-year institution, 2-year institution, whatever their endeavor is. As educators, we have to work collectively. All of you are aware of that. And we work in an environment through the vision of the board that's equipped with the latest technology. We're doing our best to enhance our facilities through our recent bond measure of Measure HS, which will contribute $190 million for the next 40, 50 years. We're going to be working on projects to ensure that our students, and supported by our community, that we can be competitive and we can provide the best facilities for our students as well. The 2019-20 school year will feature new initiatives and ongoing progress that we have been working on, and you as educators and staff members know that it's been a long haul, but we're going to continue to grow, we're going to learn from our mistakes, and we're just going to keep going. And I want to take this time to feature a little video we put together to demonstrate to our community and to our parents that are making decisions about coming to El Monte Union about what we have, what we do every day, and with the help of some of you, helped create this video. So let's take a look at this video we created last spring to prepare us for the school year and the end of the school year.
El Monte Union has served the greater El Monte community for over a century. It serves a population that strives for excellence and wants students to succeed. Our motto is a community committed to college and career, and we developed that motto to be explicit about what our purpose is in this district.
Career Technical Education, or CTE, replaced what used to be vocational education classes. There are 15 different industry sectors that you can provide classes in for CTE. We offer classes in 10 of those those sectors. It equates to about 14 different career pathways that students can choose within those sectors.
We've developed sequences in the last few years in the CTE area and in the Project Lead the Way STEM classes, opening many doors for students to attend college and making it easier for students to complete engineering degrees. If a student can leave high school with an employability certificate that says that I can work and can use this high-tech equipment, I can design for a company while they go to college, that makes a world of difference to them.
We have done various improvements in the classrooms. We've upgraded most of our computer labs by providing additional technology and power access points for our students, as well as replace furniture. We've installed new flooring. One of the things that the district has most recently done has been to enhance the athletic amenities. One of our new exciting projects is the Bobby Salcedo Student Union. It's a beautiful, large space where the kids will be able to dine, and down the line, the plan is to convert that into an auditorium. All of these improvements have been done to make these spaces more exciting for our students.
Our plan has been successful because we have hired the right people. We have recruited individuals who care about this community to ensure that they not only serve our children, but also understand our children.
Our responsibility as English Learner TOSAs are to support students, make sure that they are on track for their goals as a student, whether they want to move on to college, and then also to work with and collaborate with teachers so that they're implementing the necessary instructional supports to make sure that their students are successful.
So my role in the district is instructional coach, and along with the rest of the instructional coaches in the district, we provide professional services to the teachers in the form of professional development, providing workshops, and pretty much supporting them with anything they need in order to support student achievement.
The first year that I was in the district, they made sure that we had mentors on campus. Administrators have been really helpful as well. They have open ears, so they've been really patient with making sure we get the information we need so that we can be successful in our jobs.
As the teacher technology leader, one of my main goals and purposes is to support technology use in the classroom. I'm also responsible for district initiatives. So for example, we're looking to go to one-to-one next year, which is a huge undertaking for our district. We're going to give every single student a Chromebook. They're going to have that just like a textbook to go from class to class. And so this is a really exciting time in our district because technology really is kind of moving to the forefront. And we want to make sure that we have responsible, ethical, and moral citizens that we're producing here in the El Monte Union High School District. And the TTL is integral in making sure that that happens on our sites.
I have been a guidance counselor for 21 years. And what that entails is helping the students with their academic programming, helping them with their emotional, personal, social growth, and planning for their post-secondary goals.
I think one of the ways that the AVID program helps students achieve is essentially by providing a college-going culture that they would not normally have access to, and then supporting them through tutoring, with our goal essentially being that by the time they graduate from high school that they're applying directly into a four-year college and hopefully gaining admissions.
When I was growing up, I didn't have a family who went to college, so AVID was something that really spoke to me as a means of understanding how to get to college, what are the steps I need to take. And so I needed that support and that guidance. I think if I was in a regular classroom where I didn't take AVID for years, I don't think I would have made that transition as smooth as I did.
I chose to participate in the ECA to help get credits for college and to save money for college. This program helps me work with others and communicating with the professors. The classes really help get a look at what college is like.
Parent engagement at the high school level is critical. We feel that it's important that a parent is connected to the school through a community liaison that every school has.
Our role as community liaisons are to build a bridge of communication between the parents, teachers, counselors, and administrators.
Creo que es importante que los padres pongamos interés y demostremos todo nuestro apoyo a nuestros estudiantes. Y el resultado será que ellos van a tener un mejor desarrollo académico y más facilidades de tener éxito en la vida.
By fostering a positive environment, kids feel empowered to succeed and they do their best. Capturing kids' hearts is a systematic approach that we can use in the classroom to show kids how much we care about them. We start with a handshake and greet our students every day. My favorite part of the day is the lunch, and I tell my students, thank you, I love you, and have a good rest of your day. Some of our students don't hear that enough.
So I think something that really makes El Monte Union High School District special is that there is this feeling of community and there is this feeling of family.
It feels safe. It feels like a place where you can feel like you're at home.
It just feels wonderful to see that our community is coming together and our district is doing so much.
I feel very grateful and very supported in the El Monte Union High School District as a guidance counselor, and I work with a great group of counselors who also care.
I can't stress enough how fortunate we are to have the teachers that we have in the program. They are taking on all kinds of new and innovative ways to grow these programs. So I think it's going to be a program that's hard to beat.
Great video. We took about 2 weeks to do that, and we wanted to engage not only our teachers, some of our former students that are working with us, parents, to again show that there's a lot happening at El Monte Union, and we've worked hard to promote it in various ways, promote what you do every day through media, social media, our newsletters that go out to our parents and our families. We need to ensure that when you are speaking to someone about El Monte, you talk about the good things that are happening. Every district has its challenges, and you know that. But without a fight, you will continue to have those challenges and create more. So I know we have a lot of fighters in here, and I thank you for your service again to our students as well. As we go on to our next slide, it's the vision and our motto of our district that I always want to share with you, because though you have your school plans and your accreditation visits and what your school is all about, it falls under the district's philosophy that we serve all students, that our mission is to prepare our students to be college and career ready, and that is what our motto surfaces around the 4 C's, right? And learn about the 4 C's that we have. So we created this logo about the community committed to college and career, about what it takes for all of us to do that. We are a community, as I mentioned to you. That involves our parents as well. That involves our partners that work hand in hand with us, whether it's our prep program after school, whether it's our service providers who are providing therapy to our students, or whether it's just parents watching out for us and making sure that what's happening at home as well is taken care of. And our kids come with many challenges, and without those supports that we provide, then those challenges will continue at home. So again, the goal is to break those barriers for all of our students. Trying to get back on track here now that I fumbled my sheets here. I think that's one that's upside down here. Again, the vision. When we talk about the vision, it's very simple. Cultivate and empower our students to be ethical, productive, successful contributing members of our global society as well. Okay? And our motto, our community committed to college and career, it will continue until every kid is prepared to either go into a career-ready assignment through our CTE programs or A through G fulfillment and go on to a 4-year, 2-year, whatever desire, whether it's the military or anything else. We feel that we will do our best to prepare our students during the 1920 school year. You know that many of you who have taught for years and years, you run into students. I always run into students at the market or at the restaurants, the drive-through window, free Starbucks. The good thing about working as a teacher or an administrator, you run into a student and there you go, it's all good. And Starbucks makes you happy, so we know that. And that's happened to me several times, drive through at South El Monte or here in El Monte. My nephew also works Starbucks too, so I get it on both sides of family and here at work. But I also want to honor our alumni through a video that we felt it was important to be part of this program, our Where Are They Now video that's going to feature a few of students you might recognize. And some students go way back, so we're talking about decades. And some of them are recently new graduates that are now in careers. So that's what we're proud of, and that's what makes us El Monte Union. So take a look at some of the Where Are They Now shoots, and we hopefully that we got everyone, at least from the comprehensive high school. Then we try every year to get one from at least all the schools. So we hope you enjoy that, and just keep that in mind that your work, this is proven work here, your fruits of your labor. So ladies and gentlemen, attention to your alumni video here.
Greetings, team staff of El Monte Union High School District. Thank you for your service to all the kids, families, and communities that you continue to help every day and continue to mold and shape on a daily basis. I know that sometimes it's hard to remember, but I just want to remind you that you continue to make a difference in kids' lives, and that goes a long way.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Commander Art Trejo, United States Navy, and proud Royal High School class of 1998 alum.
Hello, my name is Norma Edith Garcia, and I'm proud to have been an Almani High School graduate class of 1990.
Hi everyone, I'm Joanna Marufo. I graduated from Mountain View High School in 2011.
Hi, my name is Jose Garay. I graduated from South Almani in 2009.
El Monte Educators, congratulations on the start of the 2019-2020 school year. It's my privilege to be able to send you this message and to honor you for the work that you do. I actually am a teacher myself. I'm going on my 5th year. I teach English and social studies in Oakland, and I'm going to mention a few of you who actually inspired me to become an educator. So first off, Mr. Michael Weller, thank you so much for your continued mentorship and support. I appreciate you deeply. Miss Jennifer U. Brannon, thank you for holding space for us in advanced drama and giving us an outlet for our weirdness and creativity. You really gave us the gift of theater and self-expression, and I love you for that.
You know, 2 teachers that stand out to me are Miss Sweeney, who taught me how to be a critical thinker, and Miss Ilardo, who gave me my love for American history.
There's so many people I like to thank, but I have to thank my coaches, Eric Escamilla, Robert Burgess, and Gilbert Adami. Thanks for allowing me to lead a group of young men at such an early age and teaching me the values of leadership and perseverance. Dr. George Morales and Eric Escamilla, thanks for being great friends and mentors all these years. You guys have really shaped me into the man I am today.
I'm really grateful for all the staff and teachers from the high school because I have grown so much. I especially want to thank Mr. Bolin, Miss Stanley, Miss Rizzo, Miss Pineda, and Miss Berg for really molding me through my time at Mount View.
I migrated to the United States when I was 11 years of age, did not speak a word of English, and let alone I never thought I would go to university. So I graduated from El Monte High School, big shout out to El Monte, in 2007. I was part of the Avid Originals class of 2007, and I went on to UC Santa Barbara to complete my 4-year degree. I double major in Chicano Studies and philology, Spanish philology, and a minor in education. Then I continued on to Cal Poly Pomona, and then I got my teaching credential. So now I am talking to you guys from my own classroom, and today was the first day of school, and this is the start of my 6th year.
I would have never imagined expressing myself in Mrs. Lewis's dance class, going to faraway countries in Mr. Burtnell's class, learning about poetry in Mr. O'Neill's class, or my civil liberties in the Constitution in Mr. Warren's class, that those years at Almani High School served as a strong foundation for me to serve as the first woman Chief Deputy Director for the Los Angeles County Department of Parks and Recreation.
In high school, I was a lost, shy, troubled kid with a very poor academic record. But after high school, I enlisted in the Navy, and 3 years later, I was awarded a full ROTC scholarship at UCLA, where I studied astrophysics. Upon graduating, I became a Naval Nuclear Surface Warfare Officer, and I have served on 4 different warships. Right now, I am the Navy's Political Military Scholar and Master Public Policy Candidate at Princeton University.
I went to UC Berkeley and majored in conservation resource studies, and I found a passion for the environment and public policy. So I now work for the city of Rancho Cucamonga in the city manager's office.
You teachers are life changers, and your classrooms are an opportunity to engineer futures and design and nurture dreams. My hope for you this school year is that you teach with ganas. Ganas is inspiring and contagious. You embrace the responsibility for the learning of every student, whether they're vulnerable or unassuming, and that every school day that you are fortified and fulfilled by the contribution you are making to our communities and to our world, one student, one classroom at a time. On behalf of their futures, on behalf of our collective futures, thank you for all you do, and thank you for how you do it. Go Lions!
I want to wish you nothing but the best this upcoming academic school year, and please, please, don't ever give up on those lost students, because one day they might surprise you.
I wish you guys the best of luck and have fun.
I just want to say thank you and welcome to the school year, and every action and emotion that you share with your students really makes a difference, because I know it made a difference in my life. Thank you.
Thank you all. I'm thinking about you all, and good luck.
But I just want you to all to know that you make a difference. I want you to know that as you continue to push kids and as you continue to motivate them, the kids, the most important part about this is that the kids will remember that you were their supporter even when they doubted themselves.
What's up, y'all? It's Taboo from Black Eyed Peas, sending ultimate big love to the staff of Rosemead High School, principal, teachers, all the folks that are making it possible for the students. Want to say thank you for all the hard work that you put into our youth. From one Rosemead alumni, I want to thank you guys, and I want to take time and send ultimate love, Black Eyed Peas style.
And much love to our alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope these testimonies that we just seen right now is proven that the work that you do every day truly makes a difference, whether it's a challenging student or someone that's just ready to go and take on the world. So your work is just so appreciative, and you can see through the expression of our alumni here. The next slide also that I want to feature is the last one regarding the goals for 1920. And the honest truth is that we have not changed our goal over the past year, because there is a lot of work still in play right now that we're trying to accomplish. Through the support of the LCAP plan that was approved by a board of trustees, we feel that this plan not only benefits our students, but erases some of the barriers that come with our students from their family homes. And it allows us to provide those services to our students so that when they come here, it's a fair playing field. We support equity, and we support equality, and we support that every student that comes to El Monte Union High School District will be respected for who they are, but also be provided with the tools and resources to be successful. And we know that some of them will need some more prodding, some more encouragement, and that's our job to ensure that we adjust to the needs of our students, whether it's through the social-emotional initiatives that we are rolling out, through our CARES program, this, in other words, our MTSS initiatives as well. And as a teacher, I've never seen a teacher been so challenged with the many assignments, responsibilities that you have every day. And it's our responsibility to provide you with the resources and support that you need to ensure that you can do your job effectively as well. So that's my commitment to you through our LCAP plan, through our district staff, to service you at the school sites, whether you're in the classroom or as a supporter of our students throughout the entire school day. The goals that are aligned to the state's 8 priorities, which address conditions of learning, people outcomes, engagement, and also provide support for professional learning. And the 5 goals are listed above. Ensure that we are qualified staff and that we have quality learning facilities, equitable access to standards-aligned curriculum and a broad course of studies as well. Increase student achievement across multiple measures. Promote and increase parent and school community, and also increase student engagement in a safe school climate and environment. So we hope that you will support us in our goals and your initiatives that we can move forward with our district. I'm very excited to bring up this next person to the stage, Miss Sonia Lamas. Come up here, Miss Lamas. Rotate those faces around so everybody could see who Miss Lamas is. Miss Lamas, come over here. Ms. Lamas has dedicated her efforts in supporting her students in and out of the classroom. She's a pre-calculus and avid teacher who has made a considerable impact at her alma mater and its students over the course of 20 years, right? 21.5 now. Wow. I said over 20 years. Your enthusiastic presence in the classroom and willingness to make time for every student has culminated in Ms. Lamas being recognized with our district's top honor. And a little story between Sonia and I. Sonia and I, when we were 5 years old, started kindergarten together at Miramontes School, Mountain View School District, K6. We went to Kranz for 2 years, Mountain View School District for 2 years. We went to El Monte together for another 4 years, class of 91. And now we're here again on stage. Me with the top hat. She deserves a top hat today. No, not me. So no. I'm gonna wear it today on there. You want to keep it on? No. Okay. Come over here. She's always been a humble person, and she's always helped me with my math. I was horrible in math, good in history, all the good things that I did, but Sonia has always been pleasant to be around with, funny, characteristic, very simple individual, kind-hearted. And I'm so happy to have known her for all my life, entire life, exception of when I was born and 4 years old. But I'm glad I ran into you in kindergarten. And we went to church together. She made me go to church. She used to tell my parents if I didn't show up to catechism. So, yeah, she got me through high school, and she supported me all along the way. So, again, you bring so much energy, devotion to your students and demonstrated admirable leadership skills that resonate with all our students and her peers. And I'm ecstatic that Sonia has been recognized as Almani Union's Teacher of the Year. Generosity and willingness to help a student or colleague in need is an inspiration to all of us. Please welcome Sonia Lamas.
I might not need this because I'm really loud. There is a disclaimer. I did have a pretty blouse on, but this Almani shirt was more comfortable. So I started off looking presentable this morning, but I bleed Almani blue and I'm more comfortable in this shirt. So here goes. I wrote a speech because Eddie told me I had 7 minutes, and if I didn't write a speech, I'd probably take the whole day. So I'm going to read, and I'm going to try not to cry, but here goes. I'm only nervous for the first 30 seconds, so I'm waiting for the 30 seconds to pass. Hi, my name is Sonia Clara Lamas Mercado. I currently teach mathematics and 11th grade AVID at Almani High School. I graduated from Almani in high school in 1991 with Eddie. And for those of you who did the math, I am 46 years old. So Eddie's either 46, 47, or 45. You pick one. I've been teaching for 21 and a half years. I was math department chair for 8 years and MECHA advisor for 12 years. And I'm currently the Laurels advisor at our school. I was the first and only one in my family to be accepted and attend a 4-year university. My father and mother both immigrated from Zacatecas, Mexico 2 years before I was born. Zacatecas! I was raised in a low-income Spanish-speaking household where both my parents worked long hours and encouraged me to get an education to better myself. My father constantly told me, get an education so you will not have to break your back doing manual labor like your mom and me. Mind you, all this was said in Spanish, so it sounded worse. He said, work with your brain. Through hard work and determination, I was able to achieve their dream of higher education, and now I try to help others to achieve the same goal. Many teachers and the upper bound staff helped me to achieve my goal of admissions into college. As I left El Monte High School, I told my calculus teacher, Mr. Haley, that I would love to have his job. And he replied, go ahead, finish, and come back. Eventually, I did return back to my alma mater and had the privilege of teaching beside him for one semester before his retirement. I felt indebted to my teachers who motivated me, encouraged me, and even yelled at me for getting 3 C's during my senior year. Their caring nature helped me work through my weaknesses and helped me succeed. As an educator, I know that every day matters for my students' future, so I try to make my classroom their home. I try to motivate them to continue with their schooling, succeed academically, and apply to college. My professional belief is that every student can succeed with the proper motivation, work ethic, and desire to learn. There are many students that claim to hate math, and I have heard this opinion every single year. I'm just not good at math. I always start the year communicating with my students how much I love math and how much I love to teach math. Oh, I lost my place, hold on. I ask them to give me the chance to teach them how to like math, to prove to them that math is not something you're born good at, but rather a subject that can grow to become better at and to succeed in it. They look at me funny, and then I explain that if they stop hating math, they might start liking it, and ultimately understand it. I believe that if I work hard and show my commitment to them, they will turn around and work hard for me and start changing their perspective towards math. I'm very math, as you can tell. The advice I always tell my children, and there's 2 in the audience somewhere, as they were growing up, was always do your best. You may not be the best out there, but you need to be your best. I live by these words every day. I would not like to be considered mediocre, so I always strive to do more. My students say that I am extra. I agree and encourage them to also be extra with me, and they all laugh. I think I am extra because when my father was alive, he used to say, do it right or don't do it at all, again in Spanish. He implied that we did not have an option to not do it. So we had to do it right, whether it be the first time or the second time. That is why I always work towards a goal until I get it right. I live with this value both inside and outside my classroom. I have high expectations for my own children and for my students. I constantly reinforce to them that if they do poorly on a test or on a life endeavor, they need to try something new the next time. I try to break the self-defeating mindset that they are incapable of learning math, and instead encourage them to find ways to be more efficient and be better people. As an avid teacher, I have had the opportunity to see my students from a different perspective. In my avid class, I push my students to meet all deadlines, that's the math part, and to make the quality of their work a priority, and that's the college stuff. I also see and implement the requirements students have to reach to be able to apply to college the following year. I share this information with my younger students, explaining A through G requirements and the importance of each class. I want to open as many possible doors for these students, so when the time comes, they are able to apply and get accepted into a Cal State, a UC, or any other higher educational institution they desire to attend. Some students say that I'm a hard teacher, and my response to them is that I need to make sure they learn their math first, and that they also acquire skills that will not only get them into college, but also help them succeed through college. I want every student to feel that if they want to continue their education, they have an opportunity to reach that goal. I show them that it's not easy and they need to work hard in my class and all of their other classes. I try to instill a sense of pride in their work ethic, and I motivate them to keep going, especially when it looks like they're gonna give up. I try to find out what is stopping them from doing their work, and I try to offer different methods to deal with their obstacles. I also show and explain to them that no matter how difficult life is, they can still take control of their time in school and try to make the best of their situation, and to use our school as a positive, productive place. Mrs. Kathy Ochoa, where are you? There. I'm supposed to look for her and point at her. She's our El Monte counselor. She reminded me of how much of an impact we have in our students' lives. Actually, I scared her a week ago saying I was going to call her name, and she was worried I was going to say something mean, but this is why I'm calling her out. We were talking to a senior student not wanting to take Integrated Math 3 for the spring semester. The student was deciding that college was not for her and that Integrated 3 and physics were too much for her. After the student left, Mrs. Ochoa made a quick comment. I just want this girl to go to college in the hopes that her children will go to college also. This comment struck a chord with me. I was walking back to my classroom and I just imagined that this same comment could have been made about me about 28 years ago. I was a girl that my counselor and many teachers believed in and helped me excel in high school and helped me apply and get into Pomona College. Not Cal Poly Pomona, Pomona private Claremont colleges. I'm proud of Cal Poly because my son goes there, but I had to make the distinction. I probably want to tell you that my 3 of my children, the ones I gave birth to, Almani Lions, continued on to college. Alejandro just graduated from UCI. Antonio is currently attending Cal Poly Pomona. And Karina is starting her first year at Cal State LA. My children attended Miramonte Elementary, Columbia School, and Almani High School. I believe so much in my school that I wanted my children to experience an Almani High School education. Like their mom, they also bleed blue, even though we are Angels fans. It's okay, I was expecting that reaction. My children, like our students, maneuvered their way through fulfilling A through G requirements, taking the AP classes and being a part of our sports program, and one is proof that our programs create college-strong students. The other 2 are working on that. Many teachers helped me and guided me along the way, just as we need to guide others. As educators, we must encourage them to succeed in our classes and to have the opportunity to continue their education, whether it be a 4-year, a 2-year, or a career choice after they leave our district. These past months have made me reflect upon my life and this honor that has been bestowed upon me. I know that I bleed blue, lion blue, and I am so proud to stand in front of an amazing group of individuals that have, that's all of you, not just the lions. Dang it. Amazing group of individuals that have decided to teach our young people from our community. At first, I felt unworthy of this since Almani has an amazing united staff. But as people have congratulated and have wished me blessings and good luck, I am grateful to have been selected to represent my school. I want to thank both of my families, my blood family, and my lion family. Por apoyarme y aguantarme. That translates to for supporting me and putting up with me, for always being there for me, for accepting my eccentric behavior and motivating me to be better. I plan to continue to work hard for my school, my families, and my students, to be worthy of this honor and to help my students become the best people they can become. To all of you, I have to read this right because my daughter said that there's some kind of grammatical thing I'm supposed to follow. So listen closely. This is to all of you, if I bored you for the last 5 minutes. I hope this school year is wonderful, empowering, fun, enriching, and satisfying. Supposed to pause. Inspiring growth within not only yourselves, but also within the hearts and minds of your students. Thank you. If you want stories of Dr. Zuniga, I have many, many stories.
Now, be nice. I think she does, actually. Give it up one more time for our Teacher of the Year, Ms. Sonia Lamas. And speaking of Almani High School, I failed to introduce one of our new assistant principals coming from the classroom, and I want to make sure that I recognize her because she actually started right towards the end of the school year. Ashley Garco, our new assistant principal for student affairs. Ashley, stand up and please recognize, please. Thank you. All right, this is the exciting part here. Today's opening of the school is indeed a day of not only welcoming all of you to a new school year, but also recognizing members of the El Monte Union High School District family who have recently completed milestone anniversaries in our district. That includes 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 50 years of service to our district. This year we recognize 70 outstanding employees who have served for a combined 1,920 years. They will outlive all of us. As I call your name, please come forward to the front of the stage and come join me up here to receive a token of our appreciation. We know that some of the adult school employees, they started today with students, so they're going to be recognized there. You'll see an asterisk by their name, so we're just going to also recognize them here by announcing their name, but know that they are being recognized as well. And if I could invite our board members here, I'm not sure if they're still here, Mr. Diaz or Mr. Briones. Here they come. Mr. Diaz. We ask that you remain here with all of us here, and we want to take a great picture, so line up all in the front, and you guys can take shots as we come in here, okay? So we don't have by school order. We want to do it honor by years of service by alphabet. So I'd like to first start off with 20 years of service that have been completed. Desiree Arias. Lorena Burgess. Brian Day. Carrie Deuce. Erica Farias. Right here. Right over here. Join us in the front when you get your flag. Carmen Flores. Maria Gonzalez. Mr. Howard Kim is at the adult school, but we're going to move on to Mr. Rogelio Medina. Alberto Mercado. Berta Mota. Sandy Navarro. Felipa Perez. Mary Jane Peterson. Alejandra Rodriguez. Elena Sanchez. Eddie Sotelo. Last but not least, James Wang. And as Eddie makes his way up here and the rest who are being recognized, I'm also proud to say that 2 of our 20 years I graduated with. So very proud of our class. So congratulations to both of you. One more round of applause for 20 years of service to our graduates on there. We're going to keep everyone up here. We're going to celebrate all together, okay? So we're going to make room for everyone. 25 years of service now completed, starting with Claudia Anaya. Claudia Altran. Melly Barrett. Diane Bryant. Francesca Buchek. Trina Cardona's at the adult school, but she's also completed 25 years of service. Christopher Davis. Paul Diaz, also from the adult school, completed 25 years of service. Congratulations to him. Rita Marie Furr. Martha Garcia. Here comes Martha. Adriana Garnica. Thomas Griffith. Judith Hernandez. Carmen Molina. Here she comes. Karina Nieblas. Karina Nieblas. Adriana Perez. James Singheiser. Na Vin Trung. And last but not least, Tony Wong. Here comes Mr. Wong and Mr. Singheiser. It's a pretty steep hill, downhill, right, guys? So be careful as you come down that slope. So one more round of applause for 25 years of service to our honored employees here. On to the 30s. 30 years of service completed, starting with Jerry Andrew. Willie Cadena. At the adult school, Maggie Magdalena Enriquez. Jeff Griffith. Robert Jose Hernandez. Here he comes. Kim Hong. Robert Lenart. Also the adult school, Nancy Lynn Moore. Next is Jeffrey Morris. Mr. Morris. Kathy Navarrete, our district office. Bertha Ortega. Yolanda Perez. Corinne Sanchez. Leticia Sandoval. Here they come. Mr. Thomas Van Winkle. And last but not least, Guadalupe Verduzco. Guadalupe, congratulations. Here they come. Come on stage. Guadalupe is over here, and we have a few others coming down here. Coming over here, Kathy. Make sure we get our plaque over here. We have two more over here. All right. You guys are looking good up here. The list gets a little shorter now. 35 years of service completed. Congratulations, beginning with Maria Adame. Right here. Frank Alonso. Come on down. Miss Barbara Cameron. Maria Guadalupe, or Lupi Carranza. There's Lupi. Pete Ceniceros. Angie Angelita Gonzalez, our principal. Or the kids know her Miss G. There you go. Carlos Guevara. Carlos, 35 years, Carlos Guevara. It's Connie Laterio, 35 years as well. Here comes Carlos. He has stories about me too, but make sure you don't ask him. Esther Lopez. Esther. Miss Esther Lopez. Here comes Miss G over here. And last but not least, Kathy Satterfield, 35 years of service. It's amazing that he's working the 35 years for a district. It's very impressive, and it's a collective record amongst all of these individuals. And we're just very fortunate to honor these people for their service. And as we get closer, we have 3 40 years of service recipients here. 2 of them are being recognized, I believe, at the adult school. Not sure if they're here, but Carmen Gloria and also Anthony D'Amico is also being recognized for 40 years of service today. But I do want to bring up this gentleman who was teaching when I was in high school. Michael Steimer, Mr. Steimer. 40 years of service. And looking great. Congratulations, Mr. Steimer. We have one gentleman with 45 years of service. This gentleman, I'm sorry, not 45, correct me, I gotta correct myself. 50 years of service to our district. And I personally called him. I hope he's still here. Can anybody guess who this gentleman is from the audience? Take a look at this audience here. Who's going to go 50 years? Come on up here, young man. 50 years of service. Do we have? We're going to give him a big formal introduction up here. Right here, Mr. Shepard. Over here. I got your plaque right here, Mr. Shepard. Jeffrey Shepard. I interviewed him, by the way, in there. Thank you. 50 years of service. He's going to take a year off because he's going to be writing a book. So he's going to be writing a book to help our students. So I'm very excited to, in a year from now, hopefully, we get to hear the good things that you created and also hopefully implement them into our adult school programs and our high school programs. So Mr. Shepard, I'm very honored to have also worked alongside. He came to South El Monte when I was a principal, and he helped our parents through our ESL program, jumped in there. Our parents loved him. And I'm sure that every school that he's not only been loved, but he's also been productive in ensuring that our students learn. So for 50 years, we honor you. We dedicate this program to you.
And can I mention this, that I started in 1959 teaching. 59. Some of you were still up there at the start. And I went around the world, earned some Fulbright fellowships, American Field Service fellowships. I went to South America, and then I taught in the LA School District. And then in 1969, when I left the Foreign Service, I came here and I started at El Monte. And let me tell you, all through the 50 years that I taught at El Monte, Arroyo High School, I don't think only 2 of the original teachers with me are still here. I don't know if any other is here now, but of the 50 years I taught high school, adult school, you name it. Started a couple of programs, and I always received positive reinforcement from the administration and all the faculty. You're very fortunate, believe it or not, to have a wonderful faculty and students who are willing to absorb your knowledge. So keep on doing it, and I hope you last like I have 50 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure, man. Give it up to all of our recognees. Thank you so much. We can get somebody to take some pictures. Everybody squeeze in a little bit, and we're going to take one all together. Come on over here, everyone. Come up forward. Over here. Come on forward. Just squeeze all the way in here. Don't be shy. Step right up. Step right up. Okay. There you go. I'm getting out of the way. All right. Make sure you take a last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. One more round of applause. Thank you so much for being up here. Thank you. Congratulations, Bob, Lupe. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You guys like are rocking it now. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to wrap this up at this time. I want to make sure that we have a few closing comments for us, just to make sure that we leave in good hands, okay? And a couple of reminders too. Get my last page here, before I go back to order here. In closing, I want to wish you a successful 2019-20 school year. As you reflect today, remember that you truly make a difference in all of our students. Be engaged in your work, contribute to the opportunity to make a difference in your school and with our students. Most importantly, enjoy what to do and have fun. Let's return to our schools with energy and excitement as we proudly serve the greatest students on earth. We want to thank our sponsors, Olivar Madruga, Lemieux and O'Neill, Foothill Federal Credit Union, and Schools First. They made this possible because none of this was used out of the general fund. So we paid for everything, including our flags, our food, everything as well. So thank you. We couldn't do it without our sponsors and provide this wonderful show. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a relaxing time and energized, ready to go as well. And this is also a reminder that immediately following the program, the EMUA members will stay here for a short meeting, and we will resume our school meetings and site meetings about 10:30 in the locations listed on your mailer. You should know that, otherwise check with your administrator, okay? I also have them here if you're really lost. So have a great time. The greatest staff on earth is you and our greatest students. Thank you so much, guys. Good night.
A question that I have for you is, what do you plan on doing differently this year?
Well, we're planning on working with a consultant at our school, and we're hoping that by working with this consultant, we can improve the results in our academics.
With your experience in the school year before, how do you plan on approaching the school year differently?
My goal is always to improve our school, whether it be with our kids, most importantly, or our teachers or our parents. So I guess I'd like to be a little bit more proactive with everyone.
And with the new installment of the Chromebooks, how do you think this will better benefit our school?
Oh, I think it's going to benefit our kids tremendously because they'll be able to have access to technology at home, and they'll be able to just get some more work done that's more productive and more in line with what's going on in today's world.
A question for you. What do you plan on doing differently this year?
Well, we have career technical programs like pharmacy technician and medical assistant offered to the students in the morning.
What do you think that these students could benefit from these career technical education services?
Once they graduate from high school, they're going to have a profession to work on. And if they go to college, they could also work on part-time, and they'll have something to back up on.
Do you think there should be a balance between career technical educations and also certain other majors and other pathways, such as furthering your education?
Yes, definitely. We should have a balance, offer this more to our students so they can have the option.
With this upcoming school year, there seems to be a little bit of a debate. Do you believe that Chromebooks will help benefit these students, or do you think that it will lead to further distraction in the classroom?
I think it would benefit the students, definitely.
How so?
Well, they have more options, and they can have a career in high school and then the option to go to college. I think that would be.
What do you plan on doing differently this school year?
We have a lot of technology, the one-on-one with computers, so we're excited about that. And just another year to stay positive and be enthusiastic and help the students who we serve every day.
Speaking on the debate of the Chromebooks, there seems to be a little bit of a fuss with that. Some teachers believe that it will help better students to access more knowledge, and others believe that it will lead to further distraction in the classroom. What do you believe will happen with this upcoming school year?
I think for proper classroom management, just like cell phones, that we'd be able to regulate the use of the laptops at the time. And I think that they're going to be beneficial because instead of having to borrow Chrome cards, every student will already have a computer, and that will give us more flexibility in our curriculum.
With this upcoming school year, do you have any fun projects started?
I always try to differentiate my instruction to make it entertaining and but worthwhile, meaningful, relating to their life and their whole purpose of being in school. I don't have anything particular right now that I would probably stand out more than the others, but I'm very enthusiastic about being back.
What do you plan on doing differently this upcoming year?
This year, I want to make sure that all our staff and our faculty is focused on well-being of all of our students, that they understand that sometimes when the kids are experiencing difficulty at home, that difficulty translates to actions in the classroom. So it's important that we understand the conditions that our students are living in, the difficulties that their families might be facing, such as homelessness, lack of resources like food, or even transportation, and how that impacts them in the classroom.
Okay. Do you have any different strategies that you plan on taking this year?
Not really. My usual strategy is always to listen first before making any decisions. I want to make sure that I get input from everybody, whether it's a teacher, an administrator, staff member, administrative staff, support staff, whoever it may be, making sure that we hear from everyone, including students and their families, before we make the decisions that impact the entire district.
How important do you believe it is to get this feedback from parents and students as well as faculty and staff?
It's absolutely necessary. Without their feedback, without us knowing what's going on out in the community or even in the classrooms, we really don't know how we should base our decisions. So it's important that we get that feedback from everybody so we get a better understanding of what the needs of our students are.
So what do you plan on doing differently this school year?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, last year was a little bit of a grind, a great school year, great group of students in the class of 2019. But this year, I want to practice more patience and spend more quality time directly counseling students, whether it's small group or individual, on their post-secondary plans for the future.
How important do you believe it is to have a balance between furthering your education, such as college and university, versus other pathways, such as like becoming a plumber, becoming an electrician, doing other things that don't necessarily require further education, such as colleges or universities?
Great question, Alexi. So here's the thing. Everybody has a different path that's appropriate for what their vision is for their life. And what our responsibility is that we want to make sure we provide them access to that path, whether it's post-secondary education at a four-year college, community college, or career technical training. We want to make sure we provide that path appropriately for each individual student.